all that stuff is the
Bet
same
that.
category.
Okay. I'll figure it out when I get there. Then we were
No, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, we'll jump into it. That's cool with you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, once again from the great minds of NahmTalmBout. It's 4th&10. Got the homie Deon. You go by Deon, correct?
Ayo, Rel Pete.
I don't know what to say, Rel. Hold on.
Ride around the city and you know I got the top back. Ayy, 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 ayy. Heard them niggas plotting, don't wanna die, they better stop that. Ayy, 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 ayy. Run up on who, guaranteed I'ma cop back. Ayy, 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 ayy. Can't run the city, don't know how, cause I locked that. Ayy, 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 ayy. Ride around the city and you know I got the top back. Ayy, 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 ayy. Heard them niggas plotting, don't wanna die, they better stop that. Ayy, ayy.
Yes, sir.
Bet that. Where you from? What's your hood? What's your squad? What you repping?
All right, well, I'm from Miami. I moved out here since I was around like 10, 11. I've been out here ever since. Everybody know me, Big FreeSmoke. I started this like around 5 years ago. When I started Flag 6 years ago. I took a couple of my homeboys from around the way, man, and we've been here since.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What sports you played growing up?
So I was just basketball and football going back and forth every year. In high school, I banged my knee up a little bit and I started swimming for a year and a half. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, so basically just all football, basketball, a little swimming at the end, but just football and basketball.
No, we're gonna park there for a little bit. You was competing?
Yeah. Hey, listen. When I first walked into the sport, I just took it as a joke. I just took it as like I need something to fill my time after school. You know what I mean? Because that was supposed to be my basketball season. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, excuse me. So once I took a chance and a gamble to go swimming, my first 2-3 meets was horrible. I mean, horrible. But I seen the progression. I had the drive that I wanted to compete with the best of the best, and I can't tell myself or lie to myself and say I was one of the best swimmers that I seen or that I knew, but I was definitely a competitor. Being a competitor don't always get you to win, but I was a competitor for sure. And if I knew about swimming prior to high school, I think I would have swum how I played football and basketball. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah.
What if you don't mind me asking? What was appealing about the sport, and what sparked you to be like, no, I gotta compete, dog? Was it like a loss or something? Like what sparked that?
So one, it definitely was a loss. My first meet, I finished last. And I knew that I was way better than that. Like I said, I took my first dive in wrong. I missed my flip. I didn't miss my flip. I had a big error on my flip towards at the time when you're in the water. 1 second, 2 seconds is major, especially when you flipping and diving in. So I missed my flip, and by the time I look up, I'm maybe 3 seconds behind everybody. You know what I mean? So I was last place, and my whole team laughing me out because they know I talk trash. so that sparked me. That gave me the drive to want to go compete more. I started taking like private lessons. I never even told nobody this. I took private lessons just to be able to go back to the water and know my count, know my flips. I had a guy on my team who was on the same swim team as Michael Phelps, and he was a fish. So me being around him just always gave me the drive. Like, okay, I want to not be like him, but be of caliber of these type of players. You know what I mean? And granted, like I said, I never got to that level because of football and basketball. After the season was over, I didn't keep picking it up. I went back to football and then basketball. So that was just something I just always had to live with, but I'm still grateful to say that I got to do it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's fine. I'm glad we parked there for a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any college or semi your football career? Basketball?
I played Lackawanna for a year. It's a small junior college in PA. I went up there. I had a lot of talented guys in the area know Ray Mack. He was a top receiver up there. Tay Sosa, he came right after me. He was a top quarterback. A couple of guys went to the league off my team. if anybody know about Lackawanna, they know that's like an institute. Like literally like an institute. It's the school not for the weak. A lot of people go in there who's going D1 who just need film. A lot of guys come from all over the states to come to one of them top junior schools like that. Me personally, I didn't get to stay there and really compete after my freshman year because of financial aid purposes and me having to just come home and handle life as a man. So that's why I try to tell these kids now, like, yo, like, don't do what I did. Take your opportunity and run with it. You know what I mean? Your family will be fine without you. You know what I mean? So me personally, I took the other route and came back home and just started focusing on being a man. I didn't get a chance to live that middle teenage to man transition. It was straight boy man. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I got to play for a year. Came back. I sat for. This was back in 2011 when I played, and I didn't pick up flag until about 2019. So I had a big gap of nothing. You know what I mean? So when I came back,
Hold on, no hooping either?
Nah, nothing. Nothing. Just recreational things like you go to LA
You was
Fitness.
doing pickup at least.
Yeah, be a little pickup.
Okay,
Yeah. Pickup sports. Yeah, of course. But no football. No football. I didn't know about flag. I didn't care about flag.
Who bought you out?
So there you go. I had it's a team called SCF. They no longer here. There was a big 8-man team in the Maryland area. There was a comp team. These are the guys who, once I moved out here, they took me under the wing. I had my basketball coach. He was the head coach of SCF. All the guys who I went to high school with, all the guys in the area, they played for SCF. So they was telling me, I go get my hair cut. Hey, man, when you come out to play football, man, I'm not playing no flag football, man. Like, go ahead, man. I'm a tackle guy. Like, you're not gonna catch me pulling nobody flags and none of that. So I gave it years of just bashing it and not giving it a chance or opportunity. So one year, my homeboy Josh Morton, shout out Josh, but he gave me a call. Was like, yo, I need a receiver for nationals. You coming with me? Nah, Josh, I ain't coming with you. Nah, you coming with me. So boom, I finally listened. My first tournament ever was Florida. First tournament ever.
Y'all niggas be starting on the big stage, bro.
Ever was Florida. So granted, I think that was the best thing that could have happened to me because I didn't have to see the little side of flag. I got to automatically see the biggest stage of flag. So with me going out there and like I said, I used to live in Miami back in the day. For me to go to Florida and just see like all these guys, like damn, everybody travels to this joint for this one little tournament, and now I'm bumping into guys who I used to compete with, college, high school level, little league. Like I'm running to guys all over. I'm like, damn, you play. So as that happened, Josh, the owner of the team, he's the owner of Strictly Enemies. They still a team to this day. They're an 8-man rec team. There was an 8-man rec team when I first joined. I went out there, my first game, 4 passes, 3 touchdowns, probably like 200 yards. So crazy. It was bad. So first round of playoffs, I hit somebody with an I feel something pop in my foot. So it took me out for the rest of the tournament. It took me out for a couple months. But that was the best thing that could have happened to me also because then I ran to Maryland Bullets. These was the guys who I actually went to high school with who was playing flag. And they was a pro team. So they said, yo, Deon, you not playing with the guys you playing with no more. Cancel it. You come with us. So they had a sponsor. They had 4 different jersey uniforms. Like they was doing all the whole reveal of the uniforms that same day. So they like everything they had was just inspiring me to like, yeah, I want to mess with y'all. Like forget the rank team. Like y'all who I need to be with. So I've been with them guys ever since. So we left them. We went from the 9-man team, Maryland Bullets, and we transitioned to FreeSmoke flag. 5-man, 6-man, and we play all sports now, all styles now, but we came out to be a small ball team. Like I said, the guys that I grew up with and I know. first tournament, we was second place. We got runners up. So that showed me like, yo, we right there. Like, I don't even play this, and we right there. You know what I mean? So let's add some fire to it, and let's really get it moving. And now we here.
That's dope. Okay. All
Yes, sir.
right. What's your favorite format to play?
Fives. I am now retired from contact. The Nationals was my last contact style. Shout out to guys. They still want to play contact, and I pray that they handle everything they need to handle. I'm gonna be there to 100% support them, but I'm done with contact. Five contact is always and forever will be my favorite style. Um, I get to see these other styles, 8-man, 9-man, 4-man. I play them all. 4-man, non-contact. Me personally, I play non-contact. I played non-contact a lot when I first started, but now my boys is a contact team, so we stay in our lane. You know what I mean? We haven't crossed paths with the guys like that. Like we got big, strong linemen, that who don't transition to non-contact, but we still want to be with our guys. So we try to find a balance. But now, like I said, after year 6, I think the balance was pushed their way for way too long. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think 5 contact is my favorite style.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ideally, what position do you want to play when you pull up?
I'm receiving. Receiver one. Receiver one, matter of fact. You know what I mean? I'm one of them receivers. I demand a lot.
Okay. You play receiver in school?
Nah, I play corner. I didn't play receiver until my 10th grade year in high school. I played people don't even know this. All little league, I played line. I played lineman my whole life. Went to college, went to high school my 9th grade year. Got to guard a lot of number ones, got to guard like starting offense, you know what I mean? And that's when I started making a name for myself. Especially when the defense got to play offense and we got to go against the other guys to show them a little bit. And my coach really put eyes on me, got to take me out of my own situation and put me in his as a receiver. And I haven't looked back. You know what I mean?
My bad. Let me ask you, was that transition from lineman to DB yours or the corners? Like, did you come like, I'm tired of playing line, I want to be on defense, or did somebody see something in you and put you at defense, or size, or what?
It was a size thing. And back in, like I said, little league, I was always a little bigger, a little longer, big hands. You know what I mean? Everybody else was just a little shorter than me, even though I don't know what happened to my height, but everybody was always just a little shorter than me, and I was a little bigger. I was more aggressive and hyper. So, and I'm not gonna even belittle my team, my little league team. We had a lot of all-stars.
Okay.
We went undefeated for 4 years straight. Nobody scored on us. I got all the trophies and paperwork to prove it. Shout out Mike Monty, Lil L. Them boys was OC back in the day. They all transitioned and went to Old Mill High School. That was the same high school in our conference. So I got to go against some boys when we went to high school, and me being a lineman in high school wasn't gonna work. So I had to choose either DB or corner. DB or receiver, and the team that I was on was kind of similar to my little league team, full of all-stars, and then I'm walking in as a freshman. You know what I mean? So I always tell the kids and people that I'm coaching is, you want this position, you go on that defensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? Like you can go fight at receiver with the divas, but if you want to play, go on that defensive side of the ball. And I always was told that and stored that in my head. So me just looking at people like the number ones, number twos, like, man, I can guard that. I can guard that. Like I can shut that down. Like, and then if I shut him down, coach might give me a chance at receiver. So I had to drive like, hey, I wanna strap. Like I don't wanna be out here looking like a diva like y'all. I wanna strap y'all and then get back. So we going to practice. We're going to practice. My boys, we shutting them down. And then a lot of jump ball situations. High school, a lot of quarterbacks not too accurate. So it's jump ball. So I'm coming down with all these jump balls. Coach like, hey, let's see what you look like over here. And I never looked back since.
That's fine. Best quarterback you've played with?
And
period. Fuck it.
period. The best quarterback I played with. Shout out to my boy, my quarterback Boom. But shout out to my boy. But the best quarterback I ever played with, the smartest quarterback I ever played with was is Mike D. Mike D. Are you familiar?
No.
He's a quarterback in this flag world. He's an older guy. He's about, I want to say, maybe high 40s. Um, he is literally one of the smartest quarterbacks I know. He's not a mobile quarterback. You will always question yourself like, how don't this man get sacked? And granted, he always come with super security. His line is always tough, and it's just like the play calling and how he controls his huddle is what I always inspire from a quarterback. Me personally, on most of the teams I go to, I control the huddle, and I'm not trying to be funny, but everybody looks at me for um to get the ball down the field, to move the ball down the field, and come up with plays and concepts. A lot of quarterbacks ask me, "Hey, what you see? What you see? What you see?" And I cook up plays for other people in the huddle because um, as I'm working on my DB and trying to figure out what can I make him do, when is his post route gonna open up? Is he shading too much inside that I can make him bite just a little bit to run and hit a corner route on him? So I'm locked in on my own matchups, and Mike D make it real easy for me just to focus on what I need to focus on, and he's not scared of an opportunity or the moment like some of these quarterbacks is. Like he understands like I got receivers who won't let me throw a pick, so he'll give you a chance to go get that ball, and I respect quarterbacks like that.
I like that. Flip side, who's the smartest defender you've played against? Someone that makes the game mental.
The smartest defender I played against.
I mean, we could be. I could be lazy to ask who's the best, but no, I'd rather ask who's the smartest.
No,
Let's
no,
have
that's
the
not,
difference.
no, that's a valid question. The smartest defender I went against was I'm not gonna lie. I don't like these defenders, man. Hey, listen. Let me fix my answer. I don't. It's a lot of great DBs in flag.
Okay.
Um, for some reason, I don't get to see them.
Mm.
I don't get a chance to battle against them. The guys that's in my head, they're a lot of non-contact guys. Um, when I'm talking contact, I respect the DB who plays DB like I was taught how to play DB, and me personally, that's no space.
Mm.
When I line up against these receivers, these DBs now, they are humbly saying, but they are scared, they nervous, and I take advantage of that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I can tell when a guy is a fan, or a guy is nervous, or a guy is excited, overly excited for the moment, and that is a skill set of a receiver to understand what type of DB you're going against. So me personally in the contact world, a lot of DBs lay off. A lot of DBs play full cross. A lot of DBs will jump at the first move. Like so, I can't really pinpoint a name to show respect to of the best DBs I went against. But like I said, it's a lot of top DBs in this game. But I just don't have one pinpoint DB
Okay.
to give you.
What's the most underrated attribute of an elite receiver? Is it hands, the release,
It's
timing?
the so
Or
so
what?
the so the most underrated attribute is the playmaking. Um, because what a lot of these receivers don't understand is this is flag football. This is not tackle football.
Mm.
So like for example, me personally, I always give everybody my scheme. I don't when I go to the huddle, I out of 10 plays, I probably have a route maybe 3 times. Um, and I just have an option route of middle of the field, down the field, short route. You know what I mean? And my quarterback do that. I'm able to do that because I listen to the play. I listen to the play and I understand where everybody's going to be at before I get to get off the line. So if I know somebody's running a slant, I'm going to push my route maybe at 8 and 9 and make sure I push it away from his slant coming. But I don't have a route. So as a DB, that's kind of hard to guard. Um, I'll double if you guard me on a post and you are over top of me on a post, I would chop it down and go the opposite way, and I'm open for 3-4 seconds. my hands in the air, my quarterback see that, and he know that this guy is over me. He know I'm ready to chop it down. It's kind of hard to guard it. You did your job as a DB, but the play just extended too long for you to really guard me. So that's like the skill point of, or the underrated side of what these guys don't know about being a receiver. Like, you do not have to play football. You can play flag football. Flag football is hips and pitches. It's not about you just attacking downfield every play. So I think that's what a lot of you receivers have to understand and learn to progress in this game.
I like that. It's funny, not to talk about myself, but I learned this when I finally like nailed down the route tree and really think I had like real crisp routes.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up with a very mobile quarterback. So I ended up with a very mobile quarterback, and then I started playing fives.
Right.
And I realized a lot of times that's just turn around and always having your eye on the quarterback. Because similar to you, like I listen to routes and I don't really have a route. Like I'm just going to listen to what's going on. I'm always going to be looking at my quarterback. That's my job. Like I'm not fly route shouting no more. That's not me no more.
Right.
All my shirts say first down Mo. You know when they're gonna call on me. I know what I'm doing. Usually I'm decoy shouting. For some reason, like when the game starts, they put their number one on me. Okay, let's take advantage of this for a little while till they switch and realize I'm just decoy shouting. You know what I mean? So, like you say, I'm listening to you, but it's like I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. So and that's major though. You save your quarterback a lot of trouble. Like I said, like I realized, like I hear the play. And one thing about me is that play is stuck right here in my face. Like, even though I can say whatever I want, I can my body language won't say it, but that play is running over and over again in my head, and I'm like, okay. I have my fastest guy as a blocking back on my far left, so I know it's not going to take him too long to get on this side of the field, so I can't play with him too much. And then we have a guy shooting straight up the field, so I can't be too quick off the line to collide into him. So all this stuff plays a factor as I'm walking to my spot that I'm gonna line up on the field, and like even a rollout, like my quarterback, sometimes he got under pressure, he roll out. I have a post across the field. I'm not running that post across the field because he's not throwing it across the field no more. So I'll cut it in and find an opening back on this side. And 9 times out of 10, I get the ball because he realized, oh yeah, he knew I was coming. So I cut back, and 9 times out of 10, I'll be wide open. So yeah, like I said, I think that's the weakest, or the strongest attribute a receiver can have in flag football is being a playmaker. Anybody can run downfield, anybody can catch the ball. Can you extend the play? Do you realize when you just made when you have a defender on your right and you understand it's another receiver to your right and he's closing down to pull your flag? Do you understand where he came from? So if you understand where he came from, then you have an open pitch man. You know what I mean? You have to like look at the field and realize what man is at each position on the field, defense and offense, because that can easily extend your play from a 2-yard slant to a 90-yard touchdown, or a 2-yard slant and your flag get pulled. You know what I mean? 3 guys touch the ball for a 90-yard play. 1 guy touch the ball for a 2-yard route. Big difference.
Big difference. Hey, subscribe real quick. This is where all the convos happen. Flag talk, tournament and league recap, 4th&10s, cousin talking business. We talking about rap and more, all right here. NahmTalmBout. Now back to the convo. Best and worst tournaments. Let me hear them.
Best tournament that I played in, actually, I'm gonna do one better. Best tournament was the FreeSmoke Tour Volume 1. It was my own tournament. It was a $10,000 tournament that I hosted at St. James. It was a 5-contact tournament that happened in 2022. I hosted a 10K tournament at the St. James in Virginia. Valley Ghost was the winner. I brought out teams from PA, New York, Maryland, New Hampshire, Carolinas. They all came down to support me for this 10K tournament. 10K cash. They got a big check, big trophy, free jerseys. And everything ran smooth. It was time consuming, no arguments, no fighting. Everybody felt like there was a professional. It was a professional setting. We didn't have nobody cussing out no refs. It was an open bar. People can go get drinks and on the field. We had live music. We had 4 fields going out at one time and beautiful inside a beautiful facility. It cost me $8,000 to rent that facility for one day.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that just shows, like I said, I just wanted to provide a service, a product, because we was getting what's the word I'm looking for? We was getting, I'm trying to keep it like rated R. I mean PG-13. We was yeah, we was getting robbed, man. We was getting robbed in these tournaments we was traveling to. And granted, I play a big part of that. My attitude and the way that I carry myself, it was the bad boy of flag. FreeSmoke is a bad boy team. We the team will cuss you out. We not scared to fight you. We want to play football. We want to play football though. You know what I mean? But we bring that Miami U from back in the day type of vibe. We walk into the field, everybody smoking. They're like, man, these guys, man, man, look at these guys. You know what I mean? Everybody doing their own little swag. Everybody got their swag. But what people don't understand is we all got the same goal. You know what I mean? Regardless of how we act, regardless of what we talk, regardless of what we yell, we the biggest shit talkers in flag. But we have our goal, and our guys lock in on our goal primarily every time they step on the field, and we 9 times out of 10 we get it done. Sometimes it's football, you fall short sometimes, but at the end of the day, I know the thrive and ambition of my guys every time they step on the field, regardless of what the outside media think, because we tarnish kind of. It's some stuff that you don't know that I know you're not gonna ask me. So I'm just gonna tell you for you can know about it. So I canceled myself out of the USA trials and events and all the things like that by mocking them. I felt disrespected by USA a couple years back. So what I did was I wanted to show my guys that y'all mean more to me than any of this stuff. So I replicated the Team USA uniforms and went to one of their events with my guys as Team USA. Same logo, national team logo, and all of that. I'll show you a picture of it later. So I got a cease and destroy letter from USA. They sent me a cease and destroy letter, and
cease and desist is different than cease and destroy is crazy. Yeah, that's like, that's that.
Okay. So, but they didn't. They thought they were dealing with a black uneducated man, and I countered back with a lawyer.
Okay.
Let him know, like, hey, you can take it as far as you want to. I didn't sell anything. I gave him out. You know what I mean? So I'm allowed to do whatever I want. So I'm at the event dragging on them. You feel me? So we going back and forth through email. I still got all the emails. We going back and forth, and I just came to just squash it with them and didn't make no more uniforms of their logo. But for me, it was a satisfaction of letting my guys know I got your back. I got your back. Y'all bigger than any of this stuff. You know what I mean? So me personally, I'm not for sure how big it meant to them, but I know how big it was to me to know that my guys got to see, like, yo, it's y'all. I don't care about nothing else. Y'all my guys. You know what I mean? So I did that. So I disqualified myself from a lot of things that's coming up and a lot of things that have been happening in today's time because it moved a little faster than what everybody expected. But I love the decision I made. I want to take nothing back. I still will rock with my guys to this day.
I like that. I like that. Is there a tournament or location that's still on your bucket list to play in or travel to?
Not a tournament. I'm still kind of like deviated and destroyed from the AFFL. Do you know about the situation about that?
No, talk to me.
All right, make a long story short. I'm gonna make a long story short. So I made the pro team, the pro flag team for Boston. Okay. $3,200 a week. I was getting paid for about 2.5 months before the league got folded. So I made over $10,000 from the league itself. So I don't have no bad story how everybody else got about them, but the league folded. It was They took 15 guys. It was a tryout with about 70 people there. I made the team the first day I went to the tryout. It went crazy. They gave me my spot the first day. I got to bring on guys like from the area like Tone. I got to bring Tone. I gave him an opportunity to come out there and play on the pro league. 'Cause like Tone went out there and he didn't disappoint. He went out there and did everything that he was supposed to do, and he got a spot on the team as well. About a week before the season started, we get a Zoom call like this, and they was like, "Yeah, man, we don't think the season gonna go off this year. We didn't plan right as we should." Granted, I'm already $10,000 up, and guys all through the league is $10,000 up, $8,000 up, $5,000 up. So in my head, y'all they was paying before they even made $1. You know what I mean? So in my head, I'm like, damn, like y'all did it wrong. Like that's why I folded. Like we know why I folded there. Y'all did it all the way wrong. Um, but it tarnished it because you had guys who moved from different states to make it out here. You had guys who quit their jobs because the league was starting. So that right there was just wasn't a good look. Like I didn't like how they went about it. I felt like they should have gave the guys who moved and all that stuff, who quit their job, a little pension or something to hold them over until they find a new job or something, but they didn't. So I lost a lot of respect for flag just in general after that. Like I said, I know it's not the sport itself, but it's just the people inside the sport. You know what I mean? So after that, man, it just been normal sailing from there.
Random question: what does flag need to take it to the next level then? To become official, so to say. I mean, because it's big, it's everywhere, but like, what do we need to make it official?
We need the right people to come in flag. I think the NFL stepping in is a major thing because you don't now you lose politics. I'm talking about politics within. Of course, you can always go to whoever you know and point your voice, be like, hey, I think you should grab him. I think you should grab him. But the broad conversation of each and every player, it won't be focused because they don't know who we are. So now you take out the names and you add skill. And I like him because of his skill. I like him because of his skill. I like him because I don't like him because his name is Brandon. I don't like him because his name is Chris. I don't like him because it's Tim. Now people with real talent can show rather than a name. So I think it would take something like the NFL to really put their foot on it to get the game back to where it's going to be. Because right now it's just a popularity contest. That's all it is.
Okay, respect. All right, FreeSmoke, that's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
What made you build a team instead of joining one?
So I seen so I was inspired, like I said, people don't even know this. I was inspired by a couple guys when I first started flag. Corey Webb. He had barbecue chicken. He treated me like he known me for a lifetime when I first started flag. He invited me to Texas. I'm at his crib. He picked me up from the airport. We going to play tournaments and stuff. I don't even know who I'm talking to half the time. Like, you feel me? I just took my opportunity because I knew what type of name and aura that he had around him. So I took my opportunity. And then I had a sponsor from the first team I joined. Like I say, the Maryland Bullets team of the guys who I all knew who was in nationals. They had a sponsor. The sponsor wanted to pour. He had his own 5-man team, and I told him that I wanted to start my own 5-man team because I just didn't like the way some things was ran. So when he did that, he gave me the graces for he could focus on things that he needed to focus on. So I took the guys that I wanted to and made FreeSmoke. We was supposed to be a team just to win a couple tournaments and make crypto money. That's all we was here for. a crypto team at first. Yeah, like I even got some uniforms that I made early when I first started. It was like an all crypto uniform. And like, we just wanted to make some extra money because we knew we was good. Like I said, our first tournament, we got second place. You know what I mean? And we never played this style in our life. You know what I mean? So I knew we had something going. I'm like, hey, we can sell jerseys. We can do this. We can make all this money to come in. we got ourselves a organization. We don't care about the football team itself. We got ourselves an organization.
Yeah.
It's money coming in. You know what I mean? And that's what Free Smoke was to start off. So during COVID, everybody found out who I was because I opened up an online casino on Facebook. So once I opened up the online casino, all the flag guys, flag females, everybody was so tuned in. I'm getting on live, 200, 300 followers, all tuned in, just watching me drink Patron and do the little gambling on the site. So once the COVID ends and we get back outside, everybody knew who I was. So I just had to keep the name going. So I started making jerseys. Like I said, I'm straight from the street. I ain't no businessman. I ain't go to school, business, none of that. So granted, trial and error, couple of jerseys I fucked up, couple of jerseys got perfectly out there, but that's even here or there. I focus on my jerseys, I focus on winning, and everything just started coming together. My 10K tournament flowed, the uniforms. I'm selling jerseys for $100 a piece, no shorts. You know what I mean? I'm talking about orders out the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We playing football, we winning, we got swag, we recruiting from out of state now. And don't forget, I was hated. I was hated by a lot of teams when flag first started because I wouldn't wear their uniforms. And when I was doing this wasn't cool. Like this is like just think about OG. If you on the team and then this guy who not able to team, excuse me. I'm trying to give him a jersey. He like, nah, I don't want your shit. I don't want your shit, OG. Like, I'm gonna wear my own. You feel me? But now today, after I took all that bash and disrespect, back talking and all this shit, like just talking about me behind my back and shit, it's the biggest thing now to this day. You don't never see nobody wearing a team uniform. Everybody got their own little sweat. You see a lot of these, everybody got their own individual brands. And I feel like we lit fire to that. We lit fire to it. And like I said, I don't know if it's good for the sport, bad for the sport, but I love my own individuality. I don't even though it's a team sport, I believe in show your brand, show what you do, show your support. If I had a plumbing business, I'm making a plumbing uniform with my number on the back. And as you watch me and you watch these highlights, I'm free advertisement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and that's what I always believe in. Like even if you see like the jersey right there and the picture right there, like I'm trying to get a monster sponsorship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everything got a back end story of it. Like I just like all my jerseys have meanings. Like I had like a Breonna Taylor jersey when all that crazy stuff happened. I had the riot jersey when they was riding out DC and the George Floyd and all that stuff was going on. I had the crypto jerseys when Bitcoin on its way to 100,000. Everybody buying Doge coins and all that stuff. I had the USA jersey. That it might ain't mean nothing to them, but you know it meant everything to me because I'm showing loyalty to my guys.
Yeah.
Like so as I'm doing all of this stuff, people see it, people feel it. So everybody start gravitating to Free Smoke, and we took it and ran with it, man. So like today we one of the biggest organizations in the world, and I go to Cali, I see my jerseys. I go to Texas, I see jerseys. I go to Florida, I see jerseys, and I just sit back and smile like.
Hey, when you gonna get me some gear? I mean, I mean,
you gotta, what you need, man? Size the color. Let me know something. Hold on 1 second. If you're rocking with what we're building over here, you can wear it too. Now I'm talking about merch out now. Tees, shooting shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. Just a way to say you know what we're talking about. Now I'm talking about. Link in the bio. Support what supports the convo. And let's get back to it.
I like the one you had on. That was pretty.
Go
ahead and get that extra large. Let me know what the cost. I'll go ahead and buy a couple.
Bet that. I got you.
Now I'm a guy from around the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the day as a What's your favorite part of game day as an owner? Excuse me.
My favorite part of game day as an owner, to be honest with you, for the day to be over. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Like I said, because tournaments is not a fun trip for half of us. It's a business trip. We have a lot of guys who got money behind us. My sponsor got money behind us. My other sponsor got money behind us. Sometimes my guys put up money if our sponsor taking too long. And me personally, time is money, and money is time. And if we gotta be here for 4 hours, I'm away from my family for 4 hours. People calling out of work and people doing all the other this. Like, we're not out here for fun. This is a business trip, so we don't have too much fun on the field. Even though we smile, giggle, and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, it's still one goal and one sound. And my brain don't even get to relax until the tournament over, or win, lose, or draw until the tournament's over.
Respect. All right. Any kind of pregame routine? Are you there on time? You dumb early? You just pulling up? What's going on?
See, I don't see. Hey, OG, that's a question. And I hope these kids ain't watching when you post this. I hope they not. But me personally, and I do not condone this, kids. If you watching, I'm a late guy. I pull up to the field right before the game start. I do a slight little stretch. Granted, I'm getting older, so this already changed. But I didn't need it, bro. I have a natural high. And I just get to the field and I'm locked in. I'm ready to do my job. I've been doing this as a kid, you know what I mean? So it's nothing for my mental space to be there. I just have to get my physical there. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm older now, so now I want to start adding a more stress routine, a quick little prayer. You know what I mean? That's something that we don't do a lot. We don't pray before we step on the field because every opportunity is a blessing, and this will be our last time on the field. So it's a couple more things I need to do, but right now at this moment, I don't have no ritual. I go out there and get it in. That's it.
Okay. All right. Field talk. What hurts more? Smoking a wide open TD, slipping on your break on 4th down, or tipping a pass and it gets picked?
Missing a wide open TD, man. Because most tip passes is overthrown balls. You know what I mean? And like I said, granted, I'm not trying to up at the pro level because the pro level has a lot of people who don't belong in the pro level. But once you drop a ball, it don't matter what lane you in. A drop ball is a drop ball. Like, you know what I mean? A tip pass, that's a lot of variables can be with a tip pass. Like, you never know. Like, it could be a high ball. You could have been a defender in a way. It could have been so many different things to the reason of a tip pass. But always smoking a wide open pass is the worst. Like, I still have front face thoughts of me missing this one catch with AU against Tone and them in the championship. It's hunting me. It's still hunting me to this day. And that's just the type of receiver I am and the type of player I've always been. Like, I can always remember my mistakes. But you could tell me about a touchdown I had last week, and I won't even remember that.
Like, word?
I'm like, damn, for real, I did that. But the drops always stick with me. And like
that
I
drop
said,
you talking about, did you relax and that's why you dropped it or what?
I was so open. I didn't think.
I didn't think. Fuck it.
I wanted to talk shit. Like I said, I'm playing Tone and them. This is Redskins Cowboys. You know what I mean? Tone and them, like shout out Tone and them. They got a great program over there. But I don't think like until my cleats come off, I don't want to. They the competitors, you know what I mean? Like I love Tom, I love Ed, like those are Brodies offside the field, but we on the field, like I don't like them guys, like you know what I mean? Like those my boys, but these is the two top teams in the area. You know what I mean? I'm just a competitor. I don't know how to be one. You know what I mean? So when I get a chance to get my hands and get to talk my shit to them, it's always up. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Okay. What feels better? A first play of the game TD, catching a tip ball off the DB's hand for a score, or you're only catching the day being a touchdown?
What feels better? I think the first play of the game, because that set the tone. That set the tone. And that's why I always try to tell my quarterback anyway. I'm like, yo, you keep wanting to run these little yards. I mean, that set the tone first play, send them home. Like, so I'm always a believer of that. Like I said, you have time to recover if you fuck up on the first down. You don't have time to recover if you want to keep then go for a bomb. Then go for a bomb. It's too much time wasted. So I think the first play of the game, Teddy, is always gonna take over all of that.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't know the order of which one we be released first, you or Boone, but I'm pretty sure you and Boone had the same exact answer. Like I think the options are different, but that one option's in both of them, and both of y'all gave that same answer.
Yeah. Every time, man. Every time. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in all sports of setting the tone. Like I said, even if it's a big hit first play of the game, we hit their quarterback the first game. We pop the receiver first game. We take a 15 yards because our linemen wanna get up in their lineman face real quick and tussle like a bear real fast. You know what I mean? Like I'm okay with that as an owner. You feel me? I don't never tell my guys, bro, like if my guys get a penalty or something, it is what it is. Just don't hurt us second half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you want to set the tone, set the tone. Like people set the tone on us a couple times. You know what I mean? But and we set the tone back on them a couple times. But the setting the tone is major in sports, man. Major. So
I like that. Okay.
sure.
Favorite pair of cleats and jersey. You have any?
I do. Oh yeah, damn. You lucky my car right there. I'm looking right at my car. Right at my car. So I'm sorry, let me cancel that. Because somebody called me. You see me?
Yeah, you good.
All right, yeah. So I got these Monster cleats, Monster Ink cleats. One of them blue, the other one's green. They're literally replicas of the Monster Inc. movie.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my favorite cleats. I only got to wear them like twice because I bought them too small. Like the only way I can really be comfortable is if I take the insole out and add a smaller insole, like a skinnier one.
Okay.
So me personally, I only wear them like during co-ed or something where I really don't got to do too much chopping.
Okay.
But yeah, those are my favorite cleats. My favorite jerseys is damn. Oh, it's at the storage. My retro one jerseys. It's my first jersey I ever made. It's real simple. Money on my mind. It got like you put the hood up, it's all like $100 bills, and then on the jersey, it's just a single revolver just pointing at you.
Okay.
And all saying to us, man, I'm ready to smoke you. I'm ready to smoke you, and that's where it came from. And when we come, and when we come on that field, it's like these jerseys that we got on, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what it's about. They give everybody superpowers. Like they play better, they feel better, and like we know.
Deon, you know what Deon Sanders say, man. Look good, feel good, play good. Dog.
Every time, and like I said, and that's why I design so much like jerseys and stuff like that because I like going to the field feeling good, looking good, and my guys do too. And like I said, my retro one jersey, it just mean the most to me because like I said, that's where I all started at. Like the jersey you see right there, I feel like those is like I love them jerseys, but my retro ones is definitely the best jersey. I got like 30 jerseys. Yeah, maybe like I think the real number is like 26.
That's
Yeah, 26 in 5 years.
All right, man. 4th and goal, 10-yard line. What you call? Hold on. So your favorite format is fives.
Yeah, 5.
Let's say y'all just got the first down. Y'all just crossed midfield. You didn't do anything with first and second down, so it's third down. You got to score, but you're at midfield.
Right.
What are you running? Who's the QB? How we getting in this end zone?
All right, so Boone always my QB. I'm a retire Boone, and once Boone retire, I mess around and be done too. Like I said, I just wanted to get. I always believe in, what's the word I'm looking for? I always believe in like showing off, showing out for your opportunity. And what Boone has done in these last couple of years, he's shown the fuck out. And don't forget, he's an older quarterback. So we going against these young guys who mobile. We don't have a mobile quarterback. We're going against these young guys who have youth on their side. We don't have that. We have OG on our side. So the way that he works is he run off schemes. Everybody else just run off athleticism. So when you got them two type of teams, it's always a good battle. And granted, I know it's easier for the defense from the other side because they don't have to worry about a mobile quarterback, but they also don't have a meat. Not to be funny, but they also don't have a meat, and I help Boone a lot with a lot of things that we got going on. So I say Boone at quarterback. If the DB is playing, well, first off, if I'm going against a shorter, more fragile DB, fade ball every time. If I'm going against somebody my height with some structure, somebody who don't mind putting hands on me, somebody who not gonna give me this open release, even though it's third down, so they probably gonna be laying off me by like 10 yards anyway. 3 across, of course. I would try to just get to the end zone and start fading across the field. So behind the defense. So as they open eyes, looking at the ball coming to them, thinking it's an easy pick, give me a chance to come behind them and take it from them. Pause. Yeah. So either fade or like a drag route in the back of the end zone.
Okay. Last question. Ironman 5-man dream team. Let me hear them.
5 players or like the whole roster?
No, Ironman. So they're going both ways. Only 5 of y'all. I got the offense and defense.
Okay. DMV.
Yeah. Bet that.
DMV. Tone at quarterback. I'm at receiver. Relly, Big Relly, he would be our blocking back. I would want Meach. He's on my team. He's like a slot receiver. I'll take Meach as the outside blocking back because that's going to stop your rush from rushing. You have to guard him, so they will only be they want to send 3 because you have to stay with Meach. And Meach, Tone. Who I say? Meach, Tone.
Relly.
Meach, Tone, Relly, and Ed.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 FreeSmoke guys and 2 Vibe Up guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Also.
Yeah, because Tone a rusher, and me and Ed both play DB. Okay. So Tone would be rushing, Meach a rusher also. So they would handle everything in the backfield. We'll have Relly also, and me and Edge locking everything down. So yeah.
Okay. I enjoyed this, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad we finally linked too, man.
Yes, sir. Of course. And you know, and like I said, you probably ready to get to see something like that because you know they're coming out with that pro league this year with iFlag.
Yeah.
What's
your thoughts and plans on that?
So you know, I got a little insight with them guys. I got a call from a couple coaches already. A couple owners of the organization asked me what I play, asked me what I think about some of these ideas. What I could say without probably getting myself in trouble is, I don't think players are getting paid. I think it's just one big cash prize at the end of it. That right there takes the drive away from me personally. Granted, if I can make it work, I would make it work. I'm not going to adjust my life to make it work, though. You get what I mean? Yeah. If the opportunity presents itself that I can just do it normally, I'll take it. But me personally, I can't. Like I said, I wouldn't even. If I had an opportunity right now to play with Team USA, I wouldn't even play because they don't get paid. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm not 20s no more. I'm 30. I'm young 30s. And my drive is different. I'm kind of more into it for the money rather than into it for the sport. Like we won all the championships that I wanted to win. We won worlds 3 times. Yeah, like some people don't even sniff a championship at worlds. We got 3 of them. You know what I mean? 3 Lombardis. I got 2 of them over there. So yeah, man. Like I said, I would definitely try out just to see how far it go. I would love to see the coaches that they bring for the area. I love to see the players that they pick. I do think it can blow up because the NFL got their foot on it. But what I don't like so far, I know you gotta go. What I don't like so far is they plan on mixing celebrities into it. Like I don't think we a joke. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think we're a joke. I don't think we need celebrities to fuck up our shit. Like you're not. Man, well, make a long story short, like I said, John Wall wanted to play for the Maryland team. I know Rondo wanted to play for a team. And like these are basketball guys. Never played flag. Like I seen Rondo had a couple clips. The flag that he played looked like bottom of the bottom. You know what I mean? So you telling me as a pro athlete, because this is a pro league, right? As a pro athlete, I have to dumb it down. I had to dumb it down just to to make everybody comfortable, to make this league work. I have to dumb down my skill play. And I have to coach. I have to teach these guys who never played at all. But it's a pro league.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. So,
yeah, I mean,
but I get it.
that's the,
But I get it.
but
I get it.
Because for one, it is a business, so you kind of understand it. But it's like, yeah, that's why we have All-Star Weekend. Like we can get them in there, dog, like that. Because it's like I think more people need to see flag football.
Yes.
And understand that for one, it's a totally different sport.
Yeah.
And for two, like their professionals are professionals.
Yes.
Like, and that's coming from a person that play flag, and I think I'm pretty good at this.
Right.
I've been to tournaments like, yeah, I'm gonna stay over here where I'm at because them professionals over there, like it's a gap. You know what I mean? Like,
you feel me?
Hey, run up on who guaranteed I'ma cut back. Hey, clean run the city, don't know how cause I locked that. I stun, I flex, I ball, I floss. But they already knew that. I stack that bread, won't take no loss. But they already knew that. Big dog in this bitch.
I ask you real quick, who's your tone?
Tone.
Because I've heard about.
I didn't want to say it with Tone.
I've heard about Hoosh for a long time. Then I seen Tone. I seen Tone playing FXA. I was like, yeah, I seen Tone at FXA, and it was a dude named Tracy, who I seen was like Tracy Hammond was like the fastest nigga I've seen at that point. And this is when I was new to file, so it was a whole bunch of stuff I really didn't know about. So I really had virgin eyes. And I seen Tone just fly by this nigga Tracy. I was like, God damn. And then weeks later, I went to Weekend Warriors. So I seen him on a bigger scale. You know, I'm not gonna just belittle it to just league play. I seen him in a total like, oh, this nigga. Yeah, this might be the best thing I done seen.
Tone tough. Tone
I
tough.
apologize for something that you agree with, but didn't explain it fully the first time.
Because you don't get to say that shit. You don't get to say that. You don't get to say that shit the way that you said it.
Who is Wayne?
Wayne is a fucking legend in this game. Wayne is Wayne, man. Wayne is Wayne. And
why is Wayne somebody we can't talk about?
It's not that you can't talk about him. It's that you can't shit on him. At least you can't shit on him. Not in that way. And he deserves that, man. As much as we can talk about you know, it's
these 4th and 10 will not stop. Every Wednesday, we got y'all. Now, NahmTalmBout.